Hey friends, remember my cookies and cream cake? Well, I don't like wasting, so I turned the scraps into cookies and cream cakesicles. I've got my Oreo buttercream, which is just regular buttercream, and then just pulverized Oreos mixed into it, and then some chocolate cake to mix it up. Anytime I'm making the insides of a cakesicle with homemade buttercream, I do notice that it's a little bit softer. So when we go into filling our molds with the chocolate, we do need to be aware of that and make sure that it's thick enough to hold the softer inside. Now I'm going for a marble look on my cakesicles here. So I'm going to marble together my chocolate and then pour it into the molds to get that effect. I'm doing black and white, and based off of this, make sure that you have lots of white and not a ton of black, because it's amazing how easily overpowering it can become, even with the ratio that I had. I had more than double the white or chocolate going on, so be careful with those two really contrasting colors there. And we're going to pour it in, and then we'll do a little tapping method to get it around, because we don't want to mess up the marble look too much. Here I was really struggling to get my chocolate up on the sides to make sure I had nice evenly coated cakesicles, so I just used my paintbrush to lightly push it around so I didn't mess with that marble look too terribly much. Now that the first coat has chilled and set, I'm just going to go back in my paintbrush and get those edges and bottoms near where the cake popsicle stick, if I could use words, goes in, to make sure it's nice and fortified for when we take it out of the molds. I'm using black here because I already have that layer. It's really not going to show through, just that kind of top layer that we put in there. If you're enjoying this video and the content, make sure you don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and click to subscribe as well, so you always get to see these fun creations. Now we get to add the yummy filling here. For the inside, like I mentioned earlier, it's a bit soft because it's not like that store-bought frosting. The buttercream is definitely not super hardened up. So I want to make sure I really don't overfill these cakesicles, because when I go to put the chocolate coating on top, it'll be easy to kind of tear out that inner cake mix there because it's so soft and it won't be solidified in time. Now we're adding on the back layer of chocolate here, and then I'm just going to kind of smooth it out with my mini spatula, and then I will scrape the sides of the silicone as well to get those sides nice and perfect so that there is no cracking chocolate when we go to take these out of the mold. When you are popping your cakesicles out of the mold, what I do is I just kind of pull away the silicone mold from the chocolate before I start folding it over and pushing it out, just to take that extra step to make sure that there's no cracking chocolate. Once you've got those cakesicles ready to go, I just took some melted white chocolate. Usually I would put it in a piping bag so it's easier to get on there, but I kind of just poured it out of my small Tupperware here, and I took crushed up Oreos and sprinkled them on top to get that nice little Oreo look, so everybody knows what kind of cakesicle it is because it's filled with that Oreo buttercream cake mix there. And in order to get those Oreos so fine, I just put about like 7 or 8 of them into a food processor and just pulverize them until they were ready to go, and it worked out lovely. And once you're all decorated with your cakesicles, you should probably pop them in the fridge for a little bit, and then they are good to go, and you've made beautiful Oreo cakesicles. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching Cloudy with a Chance of Sprinkles.